The authenticity and legality of incriminating audio clips released by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission earlier this January came into question in court today. The recording showed Najib Razak allegedly conspiring to cover up elements of corruption and money laundering related to 1MDB. By the Malaysian Insight, this is The People versus Najib Razak. Follow us into the courtroom where it all happens. I'm Patrick Teo. Najib was welcomed this afternoon by a crowd of supporters in the lobby. Today, the former Prime Minister donned a dark blue pinstripe suit with a matching striped tie. At 2:35 p.m. sharp, he took his seat in the accused dock as Judge Nazlan entered the courtroom. Taking the stand was MACC Chief Commissioner Latifah Koya, who was sporting a light blue headscarf and a polka-dotted blazer over a white shirt. The crux of her questioning centered on audio clips the anti-graft agency released on January 8, 2020. They involved Najib allegedly conspiring with senior government officials and individuals from the UAE on 1MDB. The clips were played at a press conference held at the MACC's headquarters in Putrajaya. Latifah had said then that the MACC would be sharing 9 recordings with the relevant authorities. In one of the recordings, Najib spoke to a person who greeted him as Mr. Prime Minister. In return, Najib referred to the other party as Your Highness.
Mr. Prime Minister, how are you, sir?
I'm delighted to speak with you, Your Highness. I'm well, alhamdulillah, and I hope you...
The conversation is believed to be with His Royal Highness Crown Prince of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. It showed the former PM seeking help to arrange a loan for his stepson, Riza Aziz, to disguise acts of money laundering. Lead Defence Counsel Shafi Abdullah said they wanted Latifah to come as a witness so that the defence can admit the MACC audio clips as evidence. According to Latifah, on January 3rd, Deputy Chief Commissioner Azam Baki had informed her of a package containing 9 thumb drives. He had received it from his special officer, Ahmad Nizam. She said the package was accompanied by a note explaining the contents of the drives. Latifah had immediately asked for the thumb drives to be investigated. Shafi then began to question the authenticity of the audio recordings. Latifah said that when the clips were played, her deputy Azam and the agency's head of anti-money laundering could recognize and identify the voices, the topic, and context of what was being said. Quote, based on content, we can confirm its authenticity, unquote, the witness said. She added that the conversation didn't look cut and edited. They had also checked the dates of the events against the dates the conversations took place, which added up. Latifah agreed that the clips didn't undergo forensic authentication. They did, however, double-check the voices in the recordings. She said the MACC had handed the clips over to the police for further authentication. The Commission's own investigations were also still ongoing. Shafi then questioned why Latifah released the audio recordings to the public. To which the witness replied, quote, the main basis is the shocking revelations of cover-ups and individuals who were not supposed to be involved in investigations which were ongoing, unquote. She thought it shouldn't be kept a secret as it involved public interest. Shafi continued to ask the witness if the recordings were the result of intercepting communications. The lawyer pressed on this subject for some time, questioning if it was lawful to do so and whether the MACC had done it. Latifah answered by saying she cannot confirm if the audio recordings were a result of such an action or where they came from. She said it was not her job to ensure that the recordings were admissible in court. Shafi continued this line of questioning, arguing about the legality of the clips. He circled back to why Latifah had gone public with it, especially when there was a possibility that the recordings could be illegal. But the witness maintained it was her duty to share the information to the public. She said, quote, "This is to show that never again can the Attorney General or Prime Minister's Office or MACC be involved in criminal activity by forging documents and omitting information," unquote. Judge Nazlan adjourned proceedings just before 4 p.m. The defense will continue to question Latifah in the coming week. This podcast is produced, written and mixed by Revati Subramaniam, Yap Pik Kwan and Amina Farid. I'm Patrick Teo.